Tuesday's highlights from the Masters 1000 event from Indian Wells whittled the draw down to 16 players in sublime conditions. And three of the biggest names in tennis were in action today. Starting proceedings, world number 4, Andy Murray, taking on the oldest player left in the field, American Michael Russell. Last year's finalists started brightly against the 31-year-old, playing some great defensive tennis in their first meeting. Murray won 5 games in a row to seal the first set 6-3 and build a commanding 3-love lead in the second.
That's just outstanding. Great hustle, great racket work as well.
But the Houston resident, who reached the San Jose quarterfinals last month, was not beaten and showed some remarkable hustle to drag himself back into the tie.
Gotta love it.
And with Murray serving for the match, Russell, winner of the Honolulu Challenger title earlier this year, pulled out all the stops.
He's giving Murray a taste of his own medicine. It's an excellent game.
Ultimately, though, Murray's class was just too good as he broke to advance in just under 2 hours.
Second set was a lot more competitive than perhaps Murray would have wanted. Full marks to Russell. He enjoyed himself out there. That's nice to see. So Murray always seemed to have enough in reserve.
It's difficult because, today, Russell definitely rose to his game. He played very well, and, you need to make sure you're on your game early in the tournaments, and, need to understand that you have to fight hard. You don't win any matches now just by right or being seeded high. So, you need to be focused right at the start, and I've got better at that the last year or so.
World number 8 Andy Roddick took on the youngest player to remain in the draw, Dutchman Timo de Backer. After defeating the 21-year-old in the first round of the Australian Open this year, Roddick was the clear favourite and continually put pressure on the world number 73.
That is a phenomenal forehand.
The 2006 Junior Wimbledon champion, with ambitions to break into the top 50 this year, was ultimately taught a lesson in what it takes at this level.
Oh, that is phenomenal.
Roddick will face Jürgen Meltzer in the next round, a player he boasts a 9-0 record over.
So he'll be pleased not only with the result, but also his performance.
The thing about a tournament like this is you start over every day. As long as you advance, you each have the same opportunity. So I don't know if I put too much stock in form. I mean, it's always nice to play well, but you do start over every day.
Roddick's compatriot James Blake was knocked out by Nicolas Almagro in 3 toughly contested sets. After splitting the first 2, the Spaniard took control of the decider early on to level their head-to-head at 1 apiece and set up a 4th round fixture with Andy Murray. Joe Wilfried Tsonga and Albert Montañez did battle for the right to tackle 6th seed Robin Sodling earlier on Stadium 2. The exciting Frenchman battled back from losing the first set with some breathtaking tennis.
He's made it! Montañez is shaking his head, looking for a call, but he's getting no love from the linesman.
And the Australian Open semi-finalist improved his head-to-head record over the Spaniard, 5 years his senior, to 3-0.
Well, it's fitting that pattern ended this match. The heavy forehand to the Montañez backhand. Once Tsonga got a hold of that, this match completely changed.
The best, though, was saved till last as the night match saw the world number 1 Roger Federer rejoin battle against the likeable Cypriot Marcos Baghdatis. Despite defeating Baghdatis in all 6 of their previous meetings, the pair were evenly matched for most of the first set.
Oh yeah, guessed right.
But ultimately the Australian Open champion proved too strong for the 24-year-old.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. Oh, how good was that?
In a match of high quality, Baghdatis had to save 2 match points before breaking the Swiss superstar's serve and eventually take the second set.
Brilliant! What a comeback from Baggy.
Despite dropping serve early in the final set, it went down to the wire.
Sensational!
In a tense breaker, Baghdatis played out of his skin at times, eventually reaching match point after 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Oh, what a get from Baghdatis! He's done it! Marcus Baghdatis has taken down the world #1, and now he's through to the round of 16.
Yeah, it's the biggest win of my career, I can say, and you know, it's coming at the moment that I had so many injuries, so many tough moments, and you know, it's great to be back on. I was happy to be back on court, and I was not waiting like to have this win, but it came today, and I'm really happy about it, and you know, I'll enjoy it tonight, but I have a next match tomorrow, so I think I'll have to keep my feet on the ground also.
It was a decent match. It was maybe wrong choices at the wrong time for me. Maybe going for it too much, maybe playing too passively. You can't even, you know, that's not something you can really work on. That comes through playing matches, and that's what I need, and I hope to get more of it in Miami, but I'll definitely play a lot of practice sets, that's for sure, until then.
The competition hots up even further tomorrow as the entire field takes to the court, battling for a place in the quarterfinals for the BNP Paribas Open.